Hello! This is my friend Melina, and I'm so blessed to have a friend and being a coworker because I see her most every day. Because of COVID, we come in 3 days a week. So, I do see her, and she's the best.
Hi, everyone.
So Melina, well, let me start with how I'm feeling. So I may cry a little bit. I had my first bite of sweet potato this morning. It was delicious. On my drive here, I just sort of sensed a cough that I relate to EOE, but in the car I was like, you know what? I'm thinking too much into this. People cough all the time. It doesn't necessarily mean that there's something wrong. So I just literally had those 2 bites that I showed on camera, and that was it. I had one more around 11. I took one more forkful. I just took a little slice and ate that. And about 15 to 20 minutes later, I felt like a tickle in my throat, and it sort of felt like I'd soda, like I'd drink soda, I just felt like tingling, which immediately I wanted to be a 5-year-old and say I feel nothing and just ignore it. But unfortunately, I'm an adult and I know that I'm not supposed to feel that way, especially since this is what we're I'll call her back. This is what we're doing, right? I shouldn't have any reactions. So I took myself to the bathroom, held it together, needed a hug, went to Melina, and water works. Because the moment the moment her arms were around me, I just felt it. So yeah, so she enjoyed the rest of my sweet potato.
I did. I did actually.
Because I didn't want it to go to waste, because it's not the sweet potato's fault. So I've sent a message to Dr. K, my naturopath, who's been leading me through this whole process, to see what she thinks. It's a bummer because if I didn't have any eosinophils in my esophagus, I don't think I would have gotten a reaction that quickly. That's my assumption. I'm not a doctor. This is just my experience. Anywho, so that's how I'm feeling. I still feel sort of like a tickle in my throat because it's around noon right now. And I'm here with Melina to talk about what to do if you have an impaction, because Melina has been with me at least once for an impaction.
Yeah, well, a couple, but the
biggest one, yes.
The biggest one was scary.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. You don't know what to do.
Right. So I thought we'd just go over from my perspective, what I would want somebody to do and what Melina has done for me. And so I guess one thing to be clear about is I don't always know it's about to happen. I will sense that I'm having trouble swallowing, but sometimes it takes me totally by surprise. So it's not like I know. And something that I just have grown up doing is I rarely eat alone. And if I do eat alone, I know somebody is close by. Not that I've ever couldn't breathe or anything. That's never happened to me. But I just want to make sure that somebody's close by in case something happens. So when I had that one big impaction that you witnessed,
right.
One thing is, don't give me the Heimlich maneuver. Please don't touch me. I'm just, I need to get somewhere fast to spit out whatever liquid or food that I have in my mouth. So I will just dash to the closest bathroom or garbage bag or somewhere safe to be able to just get everything out. And I usually ask for, if it's possible, soda or sparkling water, something sparkles. I think that day for that big impaction, I think you guys got me a Coca-Cola.
maybe. Something like that. It would have been, it was almost, we're talking 4 years ago or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
5 years ago.
Yeah. But so I'll ask for something to sparkle sometimes. That does the trick. And it may take a while. Like, I mean, I've said this before. My longest impaction has been like 4 or 5 hours. I haven't had one that long. I know. Yeah.
You just couldn't eat in that moment? You just, in those
I couldn't
4 hours,
swallow
you
anything.
couldn't,
No,
you just
nothing.
couldn't swallow?
No,
Wow.
no. So actually, like, I spent like 2 hours in the bathtub.
What?
And just, it was awful. Yeah, my
I
mom
didn't
was
know
with me.
that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, this was quite a few years ago. Yeah. Yeah, we were at an Italian restaurant and it started there. I was having veal, I remember, because,
Right,
I remember, of course I remember.
Couldn't enjoy that veal.
No. And after like half an hour, we were at the restaurant in the bathroom. Like, yeah, the restaurant, like, should we call the ER? I should have gone to the ER, but I didn't. And we went home and I just ran a bath and I just like tried to relax and stayed in the bath until it went away. And my mom was around. So, anywho, so impaction. It can last from 5 seconds to a long time, and don't do what I did and not go to the hospital because I know that they have something to help you. I have never been to the hospital for EOE. Again, if I were to have a couple hours, like after like half an hour, I should. Hence why I have issues now with my esophagus. Anywho, all right, impaction, be calm. I don't need you to freak out. Melina has started training as a nurse, so she's pretty, like, I know I can rely on her in these things, in these, like, whatever medical stuff is going on. Like, she does keep a clear head.
I try. She can't talk much when she's in that phase. She can't tell you what she really needs or wants. She can't talk much.
Yeah.
Because she's literally choking.
Right.
She's just stuck in the choking thing. So you kind of just, if you don't have a bubbly, you grab a water. You grab something to get it down.
Right. Yeah.
But
yeah, just keep calm. I'm gonna try to keep calm. I'm sure other EOE patients have to keep calm. And I can't think of anything else. I'm still thinking about the sweet potato. So
that's sad.
It is sad.
She was really excited about the sweet potato.
I know. I've been talking about it for days. Yeah, so I guess moral of the story is keep calm. If you can get that person soda or something bubbly, that's my personal preference. But, sip of water does wonders. And also don't expect it to go down quickly. It's biology, like it's whenever those little eosinophils decide to sort of be like, okay, enough time's passed and just relax, or whatever it does in the esophagus. So, yeah, anything else you'd like to say about EOE?
I mean, I haven't had a lot of experience with Sandra about it, but the one that I did is stuck in my head forever.
It is scary.
A few little ones here and there I've seen. A couple
Yeah.
little ones. She'll cough it out, and
Yeah.
10 minutes later it'll go away. With gluten, prominently with gluten, it happens fast with you.
Right, yeah. And with gluten, I mean, like, if I have gluten by mistake, like, I feel like a zombie.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, I'll end it there. If you do have EOE and you've experienced this before and you have any recommendations for me, please let me know. I really thought I was gonna be okay with sweet potato. I can't believe that this is happening, and yeah, I'm really bummed. I'm really bummed, and
Well, there's hope.
Yes.
I mean, just because the sweet potato happened,
I know, it was the first one.
doesn't mean that there's other things. And like I said, I mean, truly, I believe, my theory to her with the whole sweet potato thing is for 21 days, she hasn't had anything else other than the formula. Or what, 22 days?
Well, today 21, today's 22.
Today would be 22, so the body, when you've had 22 days of being good on the formula and then you introduce something, the slightest thing will show up more or faster than if she was on the formula for 21 days and the whole time she was eating normal.
Right.
You know, what's not to say that when you start again your normal diet, maybe that sweet potato
Will be okay.
or something else. Your
Yeah.
body just has to, the body has to adjust to not drinking the formula again. That's the only problem.
Yeah,
After
and
you've been
I'm
on it for so
continue.
long.
Yeah, I mean, and I am continuing. You know, like even until I have like a good variety of foods, I'm going to continue drinking formula. Unfortunately, because I've been sipping on this for the past 2 hours. Yeah, I don't like it anymore. It's hard to get it down.
I know.
All right, thank you so much for watching. Be well.
Good luck to everyone out there with it too.
Yes.
God bless you all.
Yeah. Hopefully you find a Melina.
Maybe you'll find a Melina.
Bye.
Take care.